guys can't hear me. Hey, everyone. How's everyone out there in Facebook land? Thank you, Lee Ann. Thank you, John and Debbie and everybody else for watching. So I have a challenge for you today and everyone out there in our Unlocking Your Book group. We're calling it the Snap Challenge. The Snap Challenge. Anybody want to know what the Snap Challenge is? Can you give me a quick snap? See, the idea, the concept behind a snap is it's something that gets your attention. And it's also something that's quick. It's something that's quick. It's something that's simple. And it's something that's semi-easy to get people's attention. Oh, snap. And I want to bring this out today and let you guys know that this is something that we are launching on March 31st. Everybody say March 31st. You can comment down below, hashtag #OhSnap. This is the 30-day #OhSnap challenge. And this is what it is. This is so that you can publish your ebook in 30 days and grow your audience. The whole concept and the whole idea for you behind the Snap Challenge is for you to get into the flow right now, not to wait for such and such a time, such and such a feeling, when everything is, all the ducks are in a row, when you've gone through all of the different modules and when you feel like it, and you actually have moved into a realm and moved into a flow with the Lord as he is on the move. And God's on the move right now, not just tomorrow, not just next week, not just next month. And that's why we want to introduce to you this #OhSnap challenge. And this is something that you could do in 30 days. In 30 days, you could publish your ebook and grow your audience. Let me explain. The difference between you publishing your physical book is that, and an ebook, is that you're not going to print it and you're not going to distribute it. The idea is to, if you have already been doing some writing. So for example, if you're in the Unlocking Your Book membership and you've already written a few chapters, you probably already have enough content for a 5,000 to 10,000 word ebook. The objective behind the ebook is not for you to sell this ebook or to necessarily put it on Amazon. What it is designed to do is to get you moving. And it's also designed to get you to grow your audience. So the challenge works like this. The challenge is to write and publish a 5,000 to 10,000 word ebook in 30 days. And then put it on the website that we give you to promote it and start growing your audience with it on social media, and then also building your email list. So this is ideal for those of you that are already Unlocking Your Book members and you've already started that process of writing. All you would have to do is just take a chapter or two and condense it and edit it into 5,000 to 10,000 words. We'll help you format it, and then we'll show you how to do your cover. And then you have, in less than 30 days, some of you could actually do this in actually a couple of weeks, but it's a 30-day challenge, the 30-day Snap Challenge. Some of you could do it in way less than 30 days, but the idea is that at the end of this challenge, you have a published 5,000 minimum, up to 10,000 maximum word ebook. Then we're going to show you how to put it on the website that we give you as an Unlocking Your Book member. And then we're going to show you how to collect email emails in exchange for downloads. And then we're going to show you how to take that ebook and create your social media posts and your blogs. And from one challenge in 30 days or less, you have enough content to get the ball moving and get the ball rolling. Now, when you go into the marketing modules and you start to set up your pre-launch and your pre-order and all that, you're going to want to already have some of these things in place. So this is ideal for those of you, if you've already signed up for the publishing, if you're one of those people that already signed up to publish your book, this is ideal for you to really get the juices flowing and really get you into that habit of being the primary brand advocate behind your message. If you're still doing the mentoring, or even if you haven't signed up, if you have yet to become a member of Unlocking Your Book, this is perfect for you. Because here's what you can do in just 10 days. If you were writing 500 words a day for 10 days, you would have a 5,000 word ebook. Now, if you wanted to do 7,000 or 10,000 words, now I'm recommending minimum of 5,000 for the ebook, up to 10,000 words for the ebook. Just for 20 days, 500 words a day, that would be a 10,000 word ebook. So here's the challenge, the SNAP challenge. You're going to write 500 words for 10 to 20 days. Or if you've already done your writing, then you're going to compile all that and put a chapter or two into this ebook. You're going to design your cover, and then you're going to set up your landing page. Then you're going to publish that ebook, and then you're going to launch it, and you're going to build your audience, and we're going to show you how. And that's how simple the SNAP challenge is. Now, I know you have questions, so you can post your questions at the bottom of this video. Just leave me a comment and I will get back to you. The SNAP challenge is a 30-day opportunity for you to publish your ebook, 5 to 10,000 words. That's it. 500 words a day for the next 10 to 20 days. And then as soon as you're done, you're going to go through, you're going to do some editing. This is not publishing your book. Okay. This is not publishing your book that's going to go on Amazon, that you're going to sell on sell on your website. This is an ebook to grow your audience. That's the goal here. That's the objective behind the SNAP challenge, to grow your audience. So then you're going to take this 5 to 10,000 word ebook and you're going to put it on the landing page that we give you. And in exchange for an email, people will be able to download your ebook. And then you're going to create that relationship with them. You're going to create that connection with them. You're going to build your audience with this ebook. So I want to challenge you. If you've just been sitting back and just been watching and you haven't jumped into Unlocking Your Book yet, like you weren't sure if this is for you, this is the perfect opportunity. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect chance to do something in a relatively short amount of time. In just 10 to 20 days, you would have a 5,000 to 10,000 word ebook that we're going to help you format and then get it published, put it up on your website, and then start collecting emails and building your audience. And here's the other cool thing. Now that you've got 5 to 10,000 words, those 5 to 10,000 words can be all the content you need for your website, all the content that you would need for social media posts on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and yada, yada, yada. So now you literally, just with that little challenge, you have all the content that you need to build your list, grow your audience, and start the process of posting on social media and even your blogs. You could take that content and post it on your blogs. So here's how the SNAP challenge is going to start on March 31st. So I want you to just stay tuned. I want you to ask questions. I want you to be encouraged. And I want you to feel like you can just move right into this flow. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for all the ducks to be in a row. You don't have to wait for everything to be figured out. You don't even have to wait for the club. Those of you that signed up to actually publish your 50,000 page book, you don't even have to 40 to 50,000 word book. You don't even have to wait for the club to launch for that. Get this ebook done and get it started. So we're going to start on March 31st. Leave a comment below any questions you have. In fact, I'm going to answer just a few right now. So let's see. All right. So Shelly says, so this isn't your regular book, but something else. That's right. This is your ebook. Okay. This is just an electronic format. This is not the book that's going to get published, that's going to get printed, that's going to get distributed, and that you're going to sell and keep 100% royalties. It's not that. This is a portion. So your ebook is designed to build your audience, to give you content so that you can grow your email list. And you actually, before you publish your book, because it might be 3 months before your book publishes, it might be 6 months before you publish your book. It might even be 12 months. So you don't want to wait. The idea here is not to wait 3 months, 6 months, 12 months before you're actually ready to fully publish your book and start the distribution and selling process. You want to start building your audience. So your ebook is going to be a splinter of your book. Now, if you've already started writing your book and you have at least 5,000 to 10,000 words in that book, if you have a couple of chapters, then you're just going to compile that and you're going to make that into an ebook. You're going to put it on your website, and then people are going to put in their email address, and then they're going to download it. And then we're also going to show you, specifically myself and the marketing team is going to show you how to take that ebook and to create loads of content, so that you can actually start to create interest. And here's the other cool thing about the ebook. You're actually going to get, we're going to show you how to create a mock-up. You ever seen like the cute, cool little mock-ups? Like, for example, our logo, right? Here's an example. So you have seen this. That is a mock-up of a book that says Unlocking Your Book on top of it. So we're going to show you how to, once you design the cover for your ebook, it doesn't have to be the exact cover for your book. In fact, it should be a little different, but similar in the branding. So this is getting you going, getting you moving, getting into the flow, rather than just waiting, oh, someday I'll have that book. Someday. It's like right now. It's like, get started. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect, everything, all your ducks to be in a row. You've got it all figured out. You know, it's like, get going, get moving, get started. So Shelly, that is a great, great question. It's not your regular book that you're going to publish and then sell and distribute. This is an ebook. It's electronic format only that people will download and people will read. But in addition to using it to grow your audience as they download it and they give you their email address, it's also a way to, man, then you can eventually start your own Facebook group, start your own Facebook page, start actually interacting and targeting with those people, start doing Facebook Live, start doing video with those people, send them to your blog. So if you have a 10,000 word ebook, you've also got a plethora, you have enough content to do multiple blogs for 3 or 4 months. So that email list of those people, you can curate that ebook and turn it into blogs. And then we're going to show you how to take that ebook and also turn it into social media memes and posts and graphics that you can use that on a very simple platform, and post on Twitter and post on Facebook and post on Instagram and yada, yada, yada. So great question, Shelly. I really appreciate that. This is, and it's not just something else. It's an ebook to grow your audience. Specifically, 500 words a day. 500 words a day in 10 days is 5,000 words. 10 days. Some of you have already done that. You've already done that, and you already have that. And the only thing that you need to do is really to just enter the Snap Challenge. Is no more excuses, no more waiting, but actually take that step, take that leap, take that jump, and move forward. 500 words a day. Some of you are already doing that in our group. In 20 days is 10,000 words, a 10,000 word ebook. So then you design your cover, which we help you do that. You put the landing page together, which we actually build for you. And all you have to do is go and change the content. So you set up your landing page, you put your ebook on it, people give their email address, you collect the email addresses, and you're growing and building your audience. That's it. That's it. That's how simple and how easy it is. Now, there's the only thing that you need to do to qualify for the Snap Challenge is be a part of Unlocking Your Book member. That's it. If you're already an Unlocking Your Book member, easy peasy, you're going to be able to do the 30-day challenge. And I want to encourage everybody to do this. I would like to see everybody do this. It's going to help you grow your audience. And you're going to stop wishing and stop hoping and just overcome. You're going to overcome so much. You're going to learn so much. You're going to push through some things. And a lot of times it's like you learn so fast and so quick when you just push into some things. And you're really, really going to see how amazing you really are. You're going to see how amazing your God really is as he starts to come through. And you overcome the fear of publishing. You overcome the fear of writing. And here's the reality, 500 words a day. You could do that in 30 minutes, maybe a little less, maybe a little bit more. So March 31st. March 31st. Next question, Arpana. Hey, thanks for joining us. Is there a set start date for the challenge, or is this within a time frame that's flexible? So this will actually be another lesson. So the Snap Challenge is a lesson that will be for everyone that becomes an Unlocking Your Book member. It will start March 31st. We'll be creating the content and the course and exactly how to do it and what to do and all of that. And so if you are an Unlocking Your Book member, you'll have access to it forever. So Arpana, to answer your question, there is a start day of March 31st when we're going to launch it, and everybody and anybody that is an Unlocking Your Book member will get immediate access to it. And I am challenging everyone that's already part of UYB to do the 30-day challenge. As far as it being within a time frame, is it flexible? Absolutely. You can start it later if you're an Unlocking Your Book member, because you have access to it forever and ever. All right. Shelly says, woohoo, let's do this. Yeah. And this is, we've been doing this for 125 days, right? 125 days we've been Unlocking Your Book. And the idea here is to get moving, get into the flow. God has unpacked and spoken so many things. You've listened to all of these mentors, and I don't care if you've only done 5 of them. If you've only done 5 of the lessons, there is such an atmosphere. There is such an anointing. And God gave you this assignment. God gave you the assignment to write this book. And I don't want you to wait another month. I don't want you to wait till next year. I don't want you to wait till spring or summer or fall and when everything is just perfect, because the time will never be perfect. Right? It's kind of like, we always put, when I reach to this point, or I know this much, or I've gained this knowledge, or I have this in a row and I've got this figured out, then I'll do that. No, the time is now. And you answered the call when God said, hey, it's time. God said, I want to help you unlock the book. And this is a serious assignment and a serious responsibility for you to keep moving forward. And you know what? The steps don't have to be huge, right? No one is expecting you to write a best-selling book right now. No one is expecting you to finish a 40, 45, 50,000 word book right now. We just want to help you keep moving forward and keep taking steps. So put the O Snap challenge into something that is simple and practical. 500 words. Those of you that took my 7-minute challenge, you're writing 500 words. Some of you have been doing that for over a month. Put this into a very concrete perspective. If you've done the 7-minute challenge, or even if you haven't done the 7-minute challenge, it's just 500 words. You aren't just going to wake up one day and all of a sudden feel like, man, I'm ready to finish my book and write my book. Surely and certainly an anointing can come on you. Certainly God can just show up and put that fire inside of your bones. But that doesn't always happen. There's also a real practical way for you to challenge yourself. And we're just talking 30 days. And some of you can do this in less than 30 days. 500 words a day for 10 days, or 500 words a day for 20 days. And you have a 5,000, 10,000. Look at that little chunk, that little step. And then in just 2, 3, 4 weeks at the most, you have a published ebook. And you have a landing page with your published ebook. And you have a way for people to exchange their email to download your ebook. And you have a plethora of content to blog on. And you have a plethora of content to create social media memes. And some of you are going, oh, I don't know how to do graphics. I'm going to show you. It is so simple, guys. So simple that a caveman can do it. And I probably get in trouble with Geico for saying that. But this is so simple. I'm going to show you very simple things. You don't have to be a graphic design artist. You don't have to know all that kind of stuff. We're removing all the guesswork. And so this is just a challenge for you to not keep putting off that someday I'm going to get there, and keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. I really want to encourage you to take this Snap challenge. I want to encourage you that as the rest of your day, to just meditate on this 500 words a day. Okay? Just say it. Think about it. Meditate on it. Wake up in the morning, 500 words a day. That means that in 10 days, you'd have 5,000 word ebook. That means in 20 days, you'd have a 10,000 word ebook. Boom. Snap. Oh, snap. You would have a piece of content. Your work has begun, has started. You're not waiting on me. You're not waiting on the other mentors. You're not waiting on anybody else. You're just 500 words a day. And check this out. You actually have a finish line. You have a very tangible, very reachable, very practical. You said yes to the Lord, and you said that you were going to allow him to unlock this book. And people need to hear your story. People need to hear your story. People need to hear what you've been through. People need to know how you figured it out with the Lord. People need to know about your wilderness. People need to know about your struggles, your challenges, your battles, and how you won, and how you got the victory, and how you overcame. And you said yes to unlocking your book. You said yes to sit with the Lamb. So say yes to the O Snap challenge. And if you're already an Unlocking Your Book member, you just have to say yes. And on March 31st, start. And you know what? Hey, if you want to start writing 500 words right now, man, Shabba Baba, do it. Oh, snap. Don't wait. Don't wait. You don't have to wait for March 31st for us to get our ducks in a row. You could do this right now. 500 words a day. And in 30 days, you have a published ebook. You have a landing page to promote your ebook. You have a way for people to give their email address, download. And you know what? I didn't say this yet. Guess what? Guess what's going to happen when, let's say you get 50. No, let's say less than that. Actually, I'm going to show you how to build an email list of at least 300 people. Okay, I'll show you how to get at least 300 downloads. But let's say you only get 25. Okay, you get 25 people that go to your landing page and they give you their email address and they download your book, your 5 to 10,000 word book, which they can read in a matter of just a few days, especially if you're reaching out to some of your right audience. And this is going to be your low-hanging fruit for the most part. This is going to be your low-hanging fruit, people that are just like ready. And then guess what you have? Endorsements, social proof, and people that can start to write out and share their experience with your book. And they haven't even purchased the full book. And so what does that do? That creates social proof and endorsements of people that can say, man, I read Joe's ebook. I read Linda's ebook. I read Donna's ebook. I read Peter's ebook. I read Bruce's ebook, and this is what it did for me. Oh man, this purpose was unlocked for me. I got this breakthrough. It was so encouraging. It was so challenging. It was so inspirational. It was so practical. I love the story. So now you have people that are actually talking about you and talking about what happened, and you're actually already ministering to people. You're already helping people. And let me clarify, this is a freebie, right? You're not selling your ebook. You're giving away a portion of your content, a 5,000 to 10,000 word ebook. That's the challenge, so that you can grow your audience. And then you've got this work already started. You've already begun. What are you doing? You're building a ramp. It's not like boom. You're building a ramp and you're going up and you're getting there one step at a time. One step at a time. Donna says, the subject matter can be something other than the book we want to publish. Yes, Donna, it could certainly be something other than the book we want to publish. But here's my encouragement. Is you actually want to splinter. I wish I had a book with me right now. Isn't that funny? Here we are. I don't have a book with me. You would probably want to splinter the content so that it actually works together. It becomes like a double-edged blade, a double-edged sword. I'll give you an example. My wife and I are co-writing a book right now called At the Table. We're actually doing two books. One is At the Table and the other one is Home Fires. So my goal would be with At the Table, taken from Psalm 23, you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies, or Home Fires, which is about really pursuing Jesus as a family on fire and how to remove unnecessary warfare. What I would do is I would take the core message of either one of those books and do what we call it splintering. So I would take a portion of that. So I would write 5 to 10,000 words from At the Table, or 5 to 10,000 words from Home Fires, and I would turn it into an ebook, put it up on the website so that people give me their email and download, so that if, let's say it's going to be 2 months, 3 months, maybe even longer, maybe it's going to be 6 months before At the Table or Home Fires actually is published and is distributing and is on Amazon and my website for people to actually buy. I want to give them some of the content. I want to give them a taste. I want to give them an experience. I want them to see if I'm the right author, I'm the right writer for them. So the subject matter can certainly be something other than the book you want to publish. But I would encourage you, if you can, and even to challenge you to make it the same. And it doesn't have to be word for word, but it can. This is going to help you. This is what a 5,000, 10,000 word ebook will do, that is going to be the core message of your book that you're going to publish with us. This is what it would help you do. It's going to help you build your audience. It's going to help you grow and reach awareness to your ideal customer or your ideal reader. It's going to help you create blogs. It's going to help you create social media posts. So you can take, 2 or 3 lines from one of your paragraphs and you can put it out on social media. And then you can even take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 words from one of those paragraphs and put it on a social media meme. That's what the whole Snap Challenge is. But again, Donna, really, really good question. I appreciate your guys' question. Keep asking these questions because it helps everybody else that's watching and listening. But the subject matter can be something other than the book that you want to publish. But I would encourage you to make it the same. Awesome. Let's see. Okay, so Robin asks, should I create a freebie to give to email signups? Robin, great question. That's exactly what this is. That's what the O Snap Challenge is this is what we would call a lead magnet or a freebie or a giveaway or a freemium. It's a part of your content, a part of your book that you're going to put on the landing page that we give you, that you are going to give away in exchange for the email. And then with those emails, you nurture those emails. You tell those people when you're going to go live on Facebook. You tell those people when you've written a new blog. You tell those people about your new Facebook page. You tell those people about a mentoring course, or those of you that are going to publish your book and then do your digital course with us, which will be another lesson. You're letting them know about that. You're going to be letting them also know about, hey, my book is, 21 days. My book's going to be done. You gave them the ebook. You wrote 5,000 to 10,000 words. You gave them the ebook. You have 300 emails. And then you're going to, when you get down to your 30 days, 45 days away, it's time to pre-order my book. So you'll send them the landing page to pre-order your book. So the answer, Robin, actually twofold is, should you create a freebie to get email signups? Yes. And that's exactly what the Snap Challenge is. Everybody, #Snap. So that's how you're going to remember that. That's how you're going to remember that. The O Snap Challenge, because a snap gets attention. And this is going to get you on track. Listen, I know that, we all have busy lives, and, actually, I don't even like the word busy, but, we're productive. We have things, we have life, we have family, we have homes, we have jobs, we have careers, we have businesses, we have ministry, we have homes to clean and yards to mow and dogs to walk and children's to raise. I get all of that. My concern is that and then a month turns into a couple of months. And then a couple of months turns into a year. And so my concern for you is that it just keeps on going on and on and on. And I just felt like, you know what? Let's encourage people to take action right now. Take action right now. You don't have to wait to finish all of the modules. Now there is gold there in them hills. You have 37 right now to date. As of right now, you have 37 lessons. There's a snap for you. 37 lessons from professional, anointed, published Christian authors. Some of the most amazing people I know. You have 37 lessons in there that you can just glean. You can listen to them over and over. You can podcast them. You can listen to them on your phone. You can watch the videos at night before you go to bed. Just meditating and soaking and soaking. Don't look at this as work. Look at it as an assignment. And this is God's training process for you. And while you have those anointed Christian published authors that are walking with you shoulder to shoulder, and we're here too, this whole team, we're here, right here with you, walking shoulder to shoulder with you. Don't wait, and take this snap challenge and allow something to shift in you. Allow something on the inside of you to actually almost get tired and frustrated with the excuse monster. We all have an excuse monster under our bed and in the closet. We make excuses up in our mind. I don't have time. I don't have the energy. I don't have the money. Come on. God is on the move. God has the time. God has the energy. God has the money. God has the resources. It's an upside down kingdom. You are partnering with the Spirit of the living God who created in just a week the entire earth that was dark, formless, and void of life. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead, that raised up our beloved Jesus from the tomb, lives on the inside of you. And I know, we're tired and we have things going on, but don't forget who's in you. Greater is He. Greater is He. And if Holy Spirit, who raised Christ up from the dead, lives in you, He will also quicken you. He will quicken your mind. He will quicken your senses. He will quicken your eyes and your ears and your heart and your mind and your will and your emotions. He will quicken you. He will give you dreams, and start asking for dreams in the night. Start asking for visitations and encounters in the morning. Start asking for sweet sleep and inspirational encounters about the words. It's already inside you. Jesus said, you're already clean because of the word. You're already clean because of the word that I've spoke into you. And the word is inside of you. And if you are even for a minute struggling with, man, I don't really know what God is saying. I don't know if I'm hearing God. And do you know, well, that's a lie. Why? Because you're His sheep. You are His sheep. Bible says, my sheep know my voice. So don't wrestle over here with, oh man, do I hear God's voice? Do I really know God's voice? Am I really hearing Him? Do I really know Him? That's not the question. The question is, are you His sheep? Are you His? And if you're His sheep, you hear His voice. You know His voice. And of course, the enemy is there to combat that and to distract that and to get you to believe something other than that, but you hear His voice and you know His voice. And so for you and Father God, for you and your Rabbi Jesus, for you and Holy Spirit that is greater in you than anything else going on in the world, if you have that, you can do 500 words a day. And you can certainly do 500 words a day for 10 days to write a 5,000 word ebook. And that what you have just created is you have created a huge milestone for you. Think about that. You need a short-term win. And this is going to help you. Everybody needs short-term wins, right? We all need, no matter where we're at in our journey, no matter what we're doing in our life, no matter what our assignment is, we need those short-term wins. Like if you're trying to get healthy, it's like, no, you don't try to lose 100 pounds quickly, or you don't try to get stronger, or you don't try to get healthier or more flexible, quickly. It's maybe I am going to lose 100 pounds, or maybe I am going to get stronger, or maybe my back's going to get better, or whatever it is, or I'm going to eat better. But you start one bite at a time. You need a short-term win. So my wife, she has run marathons, and she's a runner. I don't like to run, but you don't just show up and all of a sudden run a marathon one day. You couldn't make it. Even people that are extremely athletic, like real athletes, would have a hard time just going out and running a marathon. But did you know that anyone, if your legs are moving and your heart's working, just about anyone can run a marathon? But what does it take? You have to take it in small chunks. You might have to start with a block, and then one block goes to 2 blocks, and then 2 blocks goes to 4 blocks, and 4 blocks goes to 8. And then you're able to do a mile, and then 1 mile turns into 2. So it's systematic and it's progressive. That's the way this writing the book is. Because writing a book and publishing a book does and can feel like this impossible situation, like running a marathon. I think I'd rather write a book than run a marathon, but it feels impossible. But you serve the God of the impossible. As Krissy would say, you're created for this. This is exactly what you're designed to do. You're actually created to do the impossible, to write the book, to write the impossible book. And now we're just going to put this into something that's much more simple, much more practical, something that doesn't feel like I'm never going to be able to do this. I'm never going to be able to accomplish this. Yes, you can. And yes, you are. And you're going to be able to do that just by 500 words a day. 500 words. So the OSNAP challenge launches March 31st. 500 words a day. So for 10 to 20 days, depending on whether you're going to write a 5,000 word ebook or a 10,000 word ebook. At the end of your ebook, you now have this published ebook in an electronic format. You have the landing page so that you could collect emails, build your audience, take that content, make your memes, put them on social media, and then you're letting these people know. Here's the other thing. You're letting those people know, I'm writing a book. I'm really doing it. You should be like, telling the whole world, guys, I'm writing a book. And start promoting that you're doing. People want to get behind you. People want to be your cheerleader. People want to see you finish that work. But let's start with the OSNAP challenge and get you this short-term win. That's right, a short-term win. 10 days. 10 days, like 10 days is like, that's like right now. In between the time I go mow my lawn, I'll mow my lawn, and then 10 days later, I'll mow my lawn again. Things aren't growing real fast. That's going to change soon. So in just 10 days, you would have 5,000 words. That's all you would need. If you want to write 10,000, just go another 10 days. That's how practical that is. 500 words a day. Design your cover. We're going to show you how. Set up your landing page. We're going to show you how. And I'm going to stay on this just for a minute. When you become an Unlocking Your Book member, we actually give you the landing page. You don't have to go hire a web developer or designer and spend $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 to build your landing page. You can become an Unlocking Your Book member, get all the classes, all the courses, all the lessons, this challenge, and we give you the landing page for the Snap Challenge. We give you the pre-order and the sales page for this whole thing. So you're going to write 500 words a day, you're going to design your cover, you're going to set up your landing page, you're going to publish your 5 to 10,000 word ebook, and then you're going to launch this baby, and you're going to build your audience. And when you're done, what do you have? You have a 5 to 10,000 word book on your website where people can download and give you their email. And you have content for blogs and you have content for social media. And all you have to do to qualify, first, you have to be an Unlocking Your Book member. But second is you have to say yes. You have to say yes. And you have to take the steps. You have to take the steps. And so on a real practical level, how does the challenge work? We're going to launch it on March 31st. And if you are an Unlocking Your Book member, then the OSNAP challenge will be just like a lesson you have right now, although it will be, it'll have more parts. It won't just be one lesson. It'll have multiple parts. We're going to show you how to do the landing page, show you how to do the cover. It's going to be videos. We're going to share and show you exactly what to do. So, but I am challenging you. I'm challenging you. I want to push you. I want to encourage you, man. Do this for you. Do this for the Lord. Do this for your children. Do this for your family. You can totally do this. You can totally do this. And just for a minute, I want to talk to you that have yet to become, have yet to join Unlocking Your Book. You're not a member yet. I want to encourage you to go to unlockingyourbook.com and become a member. We have a payment plan. It's less than $500 to become a member, but we also have a payment plan. We have people that are members that are paying $42 a month to get mentored to unlock their book, remove confusion, clarify your message, promote your book, publish your book. We give you the website. We give you the support. It's really an amazing offer. And so maybe this is the perfect jolt that you need. Maybe this is the extra push that you need. And if you're watching and you know somebody that's been waiting to write their book, share with them the Snap Challenge. Share it with them. Hashtag Snap Challenge. We are going to rock and we are going to roll on March 31st. My kids were making fun of me yesterday that I say rock and roll. So I don't know, I guess you're never going to hear me say country western, like, oh, country western and rock and roll, baby. So yeah. So who's in? I want to know who's in. I want you to comment below on this Snap Unlocking Your Book video. I want to know who's in. You can let me know that you're taking the challenge by simply saying, I'm taking the Snap Challenge. Who is ready? Who's ready to take the Snap Challenge? Raise your hand. Give me a hashtag. I'm taking the Snap Challenge. And then just get ready for March 31st. Now, some of you are going, now, the club is launching at the same time. That's right. That's right. The club for you to publish your book is launching at the same time. Why? Because we're putting on this posture and taking on the responsibility as your writing coach, as your publishing company, as your mentor, so that you can go from unlocking the book to writing the book to publishing the book. It's all progressive. And when you have done this ebook, this 5 to 10,000 word ebook, it's going to be, that short win is going to make it so it's so much more simple for you to press in and to move in. Now listen, God is on the move. So take the challenge. Take the challenge. God's on the move. You have everything you need. You have all of his strength. You have all of his power. You have all of his resources. You have his anointing. His word is on the inside of you. You don't have to wait for another affirmation. You don't need another confirmation. You don't need another dream. You don't need another fleece. You don't need another prophetic word. You don't need anything else to convince you. You just need to say yes and then just move forward and start taking those steps. He's already spoken to you to write the book. So now take this little tiny challenge, 500 words a day, and develop that ebook in just less than a month. And why do I keep saying 30 days if you can write 5 to 10,000 words in 10 to 20 days? Because you also need to do the landing page and the book cover and all that. So in 30 days, that's what this could look like. So that means by the end of April, you could have your published ebook. And then you just keep moving on. Then go on to chapter 3 and chapter 4 and chapter 5 and go finish that book and publish that book. We're going to publish people in 2020. And I hope you're one of them. We love you. We appreciate you. God bless. I really love you. Gotta go. Bye.